make sure it's actually on the YouTube, because it takes a second, like I said. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can definitely listen to it here on the stream. Let's see. I should be able to hear it. Because you sound fine on our end.
Yeah. Yup, I
Wow.
told you instantly, right away.
Wow, look at Tigress. Tigress, can you hear Shenles
Dedication.
all right? Or yo, what's good, Turkish? Welcome. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and talk again, Shenles. No, we can't hear you right now. No, unfortunately not.
Slutty, I'm gonna send you the invite real quick.
Yo, Majestic Hero, what's good, bro? What's that?
Strange.
Yeah, I don't hear you at all.
Okay. How about now? How about now?
Oh, yes, yep, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Awesome.
Perfect.
Yay. All right. Awesome. And we
Yeah.
already got some heads in here. So, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching. This is Tech Talk with the Westside Button Masters. Your host, Thumper. I got my co-host, John Boy Coy. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What is up? I do be the pond.
And
Yes.
yes, that pond. And we got X to the T Exit. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Holla holla, suck my dick for $1. How y'all doing?
Oh, yes, and we got Schluddy. I'm sorry I didn't send you the invite earlier. I thought I did.
I sent it to him.
Oh,
Wait.
are you
Well,
there,
was I
Schluddy?
supposed to introduce myself?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Snow Bunny Master coming in clutch.
And today we have a very special guest. We have the Sandwich, Shinless himself. Go ahead, introduce yourself, sir.
Yo, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for coming. So I know this is your first podcast, and this is going to be your first somewhat of an interview as well. So have you had it? Like, have you ever have you had an interview or at least been like? I know people ask you a bunch of questions like, what's the point of a sandwich? You know what I mean? And from what I've heard, I think the pond told me is it's for marketing reasons, if I'm not mistaken.
So, so no, I've never done an interview or a podcast. There's actually somebody who he's been asking me to do a collab with their stream for a while for their podcast. So
Oh wow, okay.
I need to make sure I do that eventually. But I recently did start streaming, so there's that as far as like talking with the community. But
Uh-huh.
no, normally I just do like clips and videos. And for a very long time when I started, actually, I didn't even use my voice. Like I used like text to speech and stuff. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But the sandwich just kind of started off as a like I was always kind of the person who didn't want to put like an anime character or my face for profile pictures.
Uh-huh.
There you
So
go.
like random food items just kind of appealed to me. But Leaf Live TV actually coined a really good explanation for the sandwich. Uh, if you're not familiar with Leaf Live, he hosts events like multiple days in the week on Twitch, and he came up with a really good explanation for the sandwich, which is no matter how you flip it, the bread always comes first.
That's awesome.
And I thought that was just really fitting, especially since I've kind of gained a reputation for being like a clipper and being very focused on like ad revenue and the money from that.
Right. Gotta love it, man. I love it. Um, so my next question is was MK11 your intro into the FGC or just the
Yeah, as
NRS
far as
community?
As far as getting like super involved with the community, definitely. I was never really a fighting game player. I started off as a PC gamer, and
Oh
mostly
wow.
playing like real-time strategy. I spent like a lot of time doing competitive StarCraft 2, and it's funny actually because I never considered myself a fighting game player. I actually never liked fighting games, and it was my wife who ultimately got me into fighting games. It started off with Mortal Kombat 10, and then 11 is where I really started getting really involved with the community and making the YouTube channel
Mhm.
and all that stuff.
Wow, shout out to the Mrs. Sandwich. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
Mrs. Foxhound. I
oh,
still
that's right, Mrs. Foxhound. That's I forgot about that. I saw that on your stream when I was there last.
yeah.
Which was it's been a few weeks now, I think. Um, but yes. Anybody else have any questions before I ask my next question?
Yeah, I'll throw mine out there. Um, so obviously, without a doubt, you have made a huge wave in the Fujin scene, especially for the Air Slam. Now, definitely, even me, you've inspired me with my Fujin. But
Oh, thanks,
how do
Trumbo.
you you have I gotta throw it out there, but how does that make you feel knowing that you just have this huge army of Fujins that, that you have just inspired from the ground up?
All right, so listen, you said that. I would never, those words would never come out of my
You
mouth
have. I've seen your
Yeah,
streams.
I would have
but,
to agree.
It's Fujin versus Fujin the
all
entire
the time.
time.
But I don't know, man. I think it's really flattering and really humbling to just sort of see like how many fans come out talking about like, yo, man, you got me to try playing Fujin. Um, no, it's just really cool because when I first started doing like Mortal Kombat and YouTube stuff, I never thought like I never imagined that it would actually. I remember when I first started, it was literally just like I had like two regular viewers, and it'd be like, oh snap, this is so cool, and people would be like, yeah, man, this is awesome, more Kotal tech, please. Um, so no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many. I'd love to know, like, have a count. I wish there could be like an actual count of the number of people playing Fujin as a direct result of it. I'd be very interested in seeing those numbers. But no, I think it's just really cool. It's just a really good feeling to know that there are people who enjoy watching the content, or there are people who try a character that you know. I mean, I don't want to get big headed. I don't want to let it get to me and try and claim that I'm the one who really brought Air Slam to like to
Right,
light.
right.
And I'm sure there are people labbing and playing it before, but I mean, as far as I know, I'm the only person running it in tournaments or in exhibitions.
Hmm.
And that's not even really something to brag about because other Fujin players will just be like, "Yeah, why the hell would you ever run Air Slam?" Um,
Right, because you
yeah,
wouldn't
I'm
see
like,
like a
"What?"
Hayate, run it much. You know what I mean? Because I mean, for the longest time, and I'm sorry to cut in on this part of the question, but for the longest time, I guess in a sense, the main part of Fujin was okay. Everybody would pretty much play like Hayate. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And you just made this whole like what the pawn said, this whole wave of just new Fujins that actually it seemed like just because pretty much out of fun in a sense. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And you can correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it was definitely just out of fun. It was just because I started off as a downburst main actually, and that didn't involve Air Slam.
Oh wow. Uh-huh.
Um, and it was after seeing some of the stuff of that people were doing with Air Slam, like I was seeing what Air Slam could do, that I was like, actually, this looks really cool, and I just started doing it because like to fish for combos and stuff. What does kind of make me smile is that is seeing Hayate talk about like potentially using Air Slam as like a pocket variation for certain matchups. And very recently, I don't know if you're familiar with Cease from the Golden Coalition.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah, of
sir.
course.
Uh, I mean, he doesn't play Fujin. He says that Fujin is it's just not worth the trouble. But
Yeah, he
he
always
recently
says something like
released
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
he was labbing Air Slam as a variation to try and possibly like tell like Ram like there are Fujin players on the Golden Coalition, and he was saying like, hey, maybe this is viable. Like maybe this is viable in certain matchups. So
Hmm.
it's kind of cool to see like legitimate competitive players talk about its possible viability or its possible niche uses.
And I could see that, I guess, more so as like an anti-air. Like, of course, you got your katanas, your cetrions, and your jades that
Evolve.
love jumping.
Yeah.
Um, or noobs for that matter, and other Fujins. You know what I
I,
mean?
I, I actually think you could possibly argue for I think Air Slam, Skywalker, and Wind Push.
Uh-huh.
It's really meter heavy. It's really meter expensive. But like I don't know, it just you have to remember that before customs were released, everyone was running V2, and to run V2 you didn't get Arsenal. So your Skywalker combos were you had to do Skywalker and then you had to burn a defensive meter to cancel to continue the combo. So
Hmm.
it's kind of the same. Like you can still do those. So you can still play V2 combos without Arsenal. So you could run Air Slam for the utility of it, and you'd still have all the broken shit that Fujin gets, which is his movement speed, his reach, forward three, back two, and you're running Skywalker, so you're still getting combos off them. It's just the damage is
Not as
not
much.
less. It's just more expensive, right? Because you have to burn a defensive bar now to combo off of Skywalker. But I mean, Air Slam is really good. Its only downside is the fact that it can't combo off of other strings, and you're sacrificing Tornado.
Mm. Yeah, the pawn gets me with it all the time. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it can be frustrating if you're jumping and you really have to play neutral. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody else have any questions for Shenles before I go on with the next question?
Yeah, or just don't ask any questions, and we can just sit in awkward silence for a bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yes, let's do that. What's that?
Oh, that was a green.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask why Fujin though? Like, what did he like? As soon as he came out, were you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick up Fujin? Because you said that you were a Kodo main, and what made you transition?
Tom, bro, I'd love to answer that question, but we were gonna wait in awkward silence.
Oh,
until someone
okay,
else-
let's do that. Yeah.
No, I'll answer that question. Yeah, I started off as Kodo. The reason I ultimately picked Fujin was just because he looked really cool. And then once I learned that he was actually really hard to use, and on top of that, he was actually viable, it just sort of added to the allure of playing him. Because obviously, you start off by playing because of the aesthetic,
Yes.
and then all that other stuff is just sort of extra. It just makes it, even more rewarding. And I think the reason for that really was because I always start the learning Mortal Kombat with Sub-Zero, and the reason for that, before everyone starts booing me, is because of Ice Ball.
Boo this man. No,
Right.
this is good.
It's because so I mentioned before that I'm actually new to fighters. So what Ice Ball does for you is that it lets you really take your time with your combos. Once you confirm into an Ice Ball, you can take a moment to like collect yourself and remember the combo that you need to do.
Yeah, it must be.
So he was my starter, and then I picked up Kotal. And the thing is, and anybody will tell you this, like Kotal is not a complicated character. His combo routes are not complicated.
Hmm.
And in a lot of ways, you can just board 2-4.
Command grab.
So I did that for a long time. Like I played Kotal for a long time. And so I was at a point where I was learning like defensive stuff. I was learning like parries and flawless blocks and everything. And I got up to a point where I'm enjoying the game, but I need something different as far as like what I'm doing. So I think I was ready at that point to say like, okay, I'm gonna pick up a hard character. So going back to that, like Fujin looked cool, but what really made me stick to him was the fact that he was actually kind of hard to use, and on top of that, he was hard enough that other people were kind of deterred from using him. And I was kind of like, I'm not gonna let this turn me away because I spent all this time already playing an easy character. I like this game. I want to keep playing it, so I'm gonna challenge myself and play a hard character. So yeah, super psyched. If you guys, I really wish like I didn't get big until like the clips really started hitting with Air Slam. But yeah, I used to be a V1 Fujin main.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Quick question: do any of you guys, the guys in the chat and the guys in the party, like, are you guys familiar with Wiggle Tornado combos for
Yes.
first variation?
Yes, now.
That's one, yes.
Yeah, definitely the pond is. He's messed around with Fujin a little bit more.
I just recently switched over to Arsenal, and I'm not looking back.
Okay.
I still have Pocket Air Slam, but
Okay.
not
Yeah,
looking
never
back.
in my life.
But what about Twister though? What about Twister?
No.
No. Okay.
Is that the one
You know
where
what?
he just brings out the storm and like you can shoot the thing and like it can like rotate it, or like it's kind of like a trap?
No, that's Turbulence. That's Turbulence.
Turbulence. Okay,
it's
I'm thinking of the wrong
Amplified
thing.
Tornado. Okay, so tell you what, whose game screen are we on? Thumper, can you hop into like a private practice mode with like somebody here who knows how the twister combo
Sure.
looks,
Yeah.
and then like we'll have them show you it.
Sure. Give me 2 seconds. Depon, do you know how to do that?
I can do the arsenals, but not
Not tornado.
Twister.
Not
Does
Twister.
John Boy know Twister? I feel like John Boy should know Twister.
That's the amplified,
Yeah,
right?
amplified tornado. Oh, so none
No,
of you guys
I've
have
never
seen
used
the
amplified. I
Oh
just
my
use
gosh.
meterless arsenal.
Okay. All right. See, I wish I had. Well, unless someone wants to share play it to me. No, that'd be wild. Okay, just whoever wants to try it, then hop into private practice, and I'll talk you through it.
Okay. I will go. This is the. By the way, everybody, this is the first time we've actually hopped into practice mode in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah, never my life.
This is the first.
That's all right. I really wish I had access to Mortal Kombat because I originally wanted to play with you guys like while we were doing the interview.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were really hoping for that too,
Yeah.
but
Next time,
you know,
next time.
we understand.
Shit his pants.
Yo,
We know,
Hunter
I've played him
gang.
before, motherfucker.
Yo,
No,
Hunter,
no, you
thanks
would
for
have been
coming
just
by, dude.
excited.
I've actually played Shenles. I think literally like twice, or well, 3 times. Um,
Got that
Oh,
ass
you kicked
beat.
my ass a bunch of times on stream. I think you beat me every single time you played on my stream.
but then, yeah, and then every single time we're going. I think it was like some type of
Exhibition?
it was an exhibition, and then there was like some Survival Saturday or something like that.
Oh, we played in Survival Saturday? No way. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry, Thumper.
it was right.
I
No,
did
it's all
not.
good. It was right after the first stream I entered, and you kicked my ass.
Okay, okay.
I was like, damn it.
Oh,
Well, you
And-
know
I
what
have
it is,
a
Thumper? And
question for you.
I'll say this all the time. Like, people who play while they're streaming, like, you know how like people like to fish clips on people while they're streaming? And they're like, oh,
Yes.
yo, check it out. I beat this guy while they're streaming. Like, you don't appreciate how hard it is actually to. Oh, you're doing the loadout. Hold on. I'll tell you the loadout. So
Okay.
it's classic V1. So it's just it's Arsenal, Divine Wind, and Twister. Or when you go to practice mode, you'll be able to pick it because it's a preset.
So it's his first variation.
Yeah, his first competitive variation.
Oh, all right then.
Why
Okay.
does that say baby pond?
Oh,
Ex-
because that's the baby pond. Chicago because it's he's windy
I
city.
like it. I like
And then
it.
I got When You Get Here. Baby Shin. Oh, I got Baby Shinwis, by the way, as one of my variations. So yeah, that's those are my variation names for Shinless. For Fujin.
No, I appreciate that. No, that's it's wild.
Shenles, I actually have to ask you like a very important question.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you in agreement that Fujin is a bottom 5 character?
Yes.
Uh, oh wait, hold on one second. I'm getting a DM here. What's that? I have to say he's a bottom 5 character. Yes, he's a bottom 5 character.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
no.
I just wanted to.
Fuck Fujin. Like, have you guys
Yeah.
seen his back one? His back one is trash.
Have you seen his hairstyle? It looks shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
His head
Whoa,
starts
hold
pretty
on.
shit.
Hold on.
So
Which
to
one
answer
are we
one of
talking
your
about?
questions, I guess in your community post, I believe. Correct me
Yeah.
if I'm wrong. It was long hair Fujin or short hair Fujin. I'm assuming
Yeah,
you prefer long hair Fujin.
Long hair Fujin.
I think Fujin should have dreads.
I understand.
I agree.
That could work. That could work.
That
But,
could work.
I understand.
Just
I
some
understand
long
that
fucking dreads.
that a lot of people like the short hair because it's a shout out to like his I don't know MK4 skin or look or whatever.
Mm.
For me, it's just that you could tell like the amount of like work that went into his animation and like his hair, reacts to like it's got its own movement going on when he's doing his strings. So I just think it's a waste to not run long hair Fujin because when you're short hair Fujin, obviously you don't get to see that.
I think it's a waste that they didn't give him dreads.
Do you think his ponytail has a hitbox?
No, I don't believe it does.
Because I keep getting hit with a lot of bullshit here recently.
All right, okay. So who do we have on the sticks right now? Who's controlling? Fujin?
Me, Thumper.
All right, let's go mid screen. I'm gonna give you the inputs, and we'll give you some time to figure it out. Okay.
Okay, all right.
All right. So you know how to combo with like meterless tornado, right?
I really don't know Fujin at all.
Oh, jeez.
So
Okay,
this
okay,
is
So let's give you basics. So 1, 2, tornado, and then forward. and you have to delay the forward movement
Okay.
because if you do forward right away, it just won't combo. So you do
Okay.
1-2, and then
I
down by
keep
2
doing
forward.
one.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Okay, all right, I got it.
Yeah, no, 1-2, 1-2, and then it's 2 punches. 1-2,
Yep.
then tornado. There you go. Okay, now see.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
gosh.
then the input after that is you're supposed to dash up and do 4-2.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't... My timing is terrible right now. I can't do it right now. Here we go.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's your first. You've never touched Fujin before. We really should have made John Boy do this because John Boy at least knows how to do meterless tornado, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get him in here. Let's do that instead.
No, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, that was good. 1-2
You got
tornado
this.
4. Okay, and then you're gonna dash up and do 4-2.
Dash up and okay, let me look at 4-2. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Do you not know number inputs?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say because I'll say circle triangle. Like that's cool.
No, couldn't do it.
For
I
the
dashed up
meterless,
and it still didn't do it.
like he's gonna hover up. So when he hovers up, then you go right. It's like an L shape. You know
That's a
what I
good
mean?
way to describe it.
Yeah, that's difficult.
You're just making Baraka mains look really really bad.
Yeah. I'm not used to this character.
Like I've never played Baraka before, but now I'm just thinking like, man, Baraka's combos must be just so freaking easy. Like what is this?
Of course they are. He's Unga Bunga. You know what I mean?
Two touch.
Nope. At least I'm
All
getting.
right, well, you're kind of getting it. So this is what you need to do. You need to let Fujin go straight up. Like don't touch any directions. You need to let him go straight up for a second before you press forward.
Just go straight up.
Yeah, like he needs to go straight
Just-
up and then you press forward because you because you manually control the tornado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So go straight up and then press forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Or don't go forward right away.
Yeah, don't go forward right away.
Okay. Okay, I get what you're saying. Oops. So you're pretty much kind of delaying it. So by the time it hits Baraka, then it's giving him that time to like actually hit the ground.
Yeah. So what it is, the tornado has 20 active frames. So if you hit on active frame 1, you're not
It's
going to recover fast enough to convert. But you need if you hit later, then you're already mostly done recovering, and he's still just getting launched.
okay. I did it that time, kinda.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, right. Okay, so you see, you notice how that
yeah.
looks like you can convert that, right? So
Yeah.
after that, you dash up 4-2. Sorry,
This is
This is
difficult.
good. This is really good. This is really good considering we've this only been like what, 5 minutes?
Swear
Yeah.
to God. He's picking up quick.
Yeah,
Oh
Thumper's
my
a
God.
Fujin main now.
Sid told him to get good.
Yeah, Sid, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Did he have some constructive criticism at you?
Oh, okay. I kind of got a dash in, like a half dash, like a micro dash.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's delayed for
Oh.
you, but that last one you did was damn near perfect.
Yeah. It was close. It's
Dash
just you're not getting your dash isn't even coming out. Like
Yeah, I don't know why.
it's because Baraka's don't dash in their combos, obviously.
Yeah, they don't.
Goofy!
I will say that after playing Fujin, I like trying other characters. Like I can't like your movement speed. Like if you play Fujin
Yes.
for too long, you just you take it for granted like that he can just move. And like when you play other characters, you're like, wait, I can't just backdash when I'm -7 and like be okay.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
I mean, we can if you really want to cheat, we can move you into the corner. Like that might
Yeah,
help.
let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong thing. Right. There we go.
Okay, guys. After this, we should put John Boy. John Boy, you can do basic regular like meterless tornado, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Let's
right.
get the pun instead. I'm getting
So
embarrassed
so
now.
here's the fun thing, right, Thumper? Because you're in quarter now, you can't. The tornado automatically hits right away, so it's actually impossible to,
Oh.
to not
Hmm.
have it convert there.
You can do
I was gonna
4-2
say,
and
I was
then
like, it's doing it like
tornado
right
hold
away
back.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah. No, Tigers has been making a ton of progress.
Yeah,
It's
just shoot
definitely
me an invite.
fun. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, I do like a bit of I do offer like one-on-one coaching. So Tigers is like my first and only student right now, and we've just been working on. We converted her into an air slam player,
Hmm.
and I think she hit demigod 2 seasons in a row now, right?
Good.
Wow. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's called 50 Shades of Sandwich, right? I'm just kidding. Student of the sandwich. All right.
Oh, how do you apply? Well, so they are paid classes, so they're under my memberships. I think it's $25. You get 2 1-hour sessions a month, and before the 2 1-hour sessions, I do match review of like your gameplay footage, so that this way I don't know if you guys have ever done coaching with other pros. Like there are pros who offer paid coaching like $50 for 1 hour or something.
Sheesh.
And I'm just gonna say this right now, like I'm not a pro, right? But being good at the game and being good at teaching the game are two unrelated skills. And so one of the biggest differences is that I really do take time to look at your gameplay so that when we get into those 1 hour sessions, we're not wasting time just doing sets or just playing or just trying to figure it out from there. Like we go into the 1 hour session with a lesson plan already in mind. So like I spend time before the class analyzing your playstyle and looking at what you need to work on and things like that. So when we get into the 1 hour sessions, we're just like, okay, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to focus on punishing this move. We're going to focus on neutral ducking high projectiles, et cetera, et cetera. So I do think it makes a difference. I try to add a little bit of value because I am charging for my students' time.
Hmm.
So the least I can do, I feel, is to really put that effort in and make sure that the experience is catered to the individual, if that makes sense. If
Oh
somebody
yeah.
really good at the game wanted lessons from me, I'd probably just be like, no, no. I mean, you can thank you for supporting the channel, but no.
Right.
Are you
Okay,
just
so we're
teaching
in
them
here.
Fujin?
No. I'll teach any character, but I mean, I don't main other characters. So if you play a different character, what we'll focus on is like defensive techniques and like punishes and or just like dealing with bad habits and things like that.
I was about to say, if I had to pay money to learn Fujin, then you better have dreads.
No, I mean, I do my best to like answer questions in chat or I make a lot of guides. So obviously that's all free. It's just the problem is if I'm literally giving you like 2 hours a month of my time, like I can't if I did that for free, then I wouldn't have any time to do anything.
You're right.
Interesting. Question:
Yo,
would you
what's
like to join my coaching sections? I teach Cole Young.
Hey, tell you what, give me a 1 hour free trial and then I'll see depending on how that goes if I want to continue with further lessons.
All right, because I'm a Cole Young expert.
Okay.
I know how to do his command grab input very well.
All right. All right. That sounds. I was always terrible at command grabs. In fact, I did not
Is that
play
what you
command
use,
grab Total
Cole?
Con because I was scared of his. It was just I was like I think I'm gonna drop this.
Yeah, some of those like the down back forward, like you think it's like it's not that hard, but like trying to do it like for the first time
No,
you're like,
forget
what
that
the
air
hell?
combo.
Like
When you drop it, nah.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, who do we have? Who do we have in the practice?
Myself and John Boy Koi.
Yo, okay, wait, John Boy, I need to switch to downburst because I want to show you. I want to show downburst.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh,
That's
whoops.
me.
There we go. Okay. So
Can I
what?
tell
This
Thumper that he's
amp?
bad? No, I
What's
wouldn't. I
that?
would never say that. But he's a Baraka player, so I understand.
Nerd.
Oh, Sid.
Yo, Yin Kongshi, thank you for coming by though. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. All right. So show them 1-2 NATO and then like dash up 4-2 kicks or whatever.
Just
Oh,
like
He's
thanks,
showing you.
Ying.
He's showing you like Skywalker stuff.
Okay,
There we
so
go. Oh, that was clean. Wait, do you even have Twister on that loadout?
I'm playing with whatever Thumper picked. Did you pick
well,
the one with
you gotta
Twister?
go to go to practice options.
Yeah, and go to variations. You can switch that. You can pick
Which
downburst because
one?
it's a preset.
Yeah, you can pick just there you go.
Bang bang. I think I gotta switch again.
So a lot of people thought that Twister was just about like for people who couldn't do the delayed tornado because like you can just do like 1-2 amp tornado and you'll still get a combo off it. But
Oh,
the real purpose for Twister is that you can do 1-2 regular NATO dash up 4-2 and then do an amp NATO and you can still convert off of that. But you have to do this really stupid thing I call it the wiggle, but basically you have to go forward, then backwards, then forward again.
so forward, backward, forward.
Yeah, during the amp tornado. So
Okay, then after
I
that,
don't,
do I finish it with this?
after that, finish it with whatever you can get. So even if you can get it down 1 kicks, that's fine. Yo, what's going on, Alex?
Oh, there it is. Wow, interesting.
Alex has an Alexander the Great platinum raid.
Okay, so here's the problem, John Boy. What you did there, you amped it twice. You spent 2 offensive bars to do that. There's a way to do it with only 1 offensive bar.
Whew. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're giving this guy more tech right now. Oh my gosh.
Yo, he's not gonna play. He's not gonna run this variation. Nobody would run this variation intentionally. I wish so bad that like somebody really good at the game would run Twister just to show off its potential. But like Ninja Killer did it once, and he was like, nah.
He's like, nah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you actually have the motion down really well, John
Oh,
Boy. So what
you
you're gonna
did
do
it.
is
Almost.
on the amp tornado, you're gonna go forward, you're gonna go backwards, and then you're gonna go forward again. No, but not on the first one. You have to start with 1-2 regular NATO. Here, I'm gonna type the inputs.
Oh wow. Oh man, you almost had
That
it.
is rough.
And so, Shinless, there's a question I've been wanting to ask. Do you like for Fujin? Do you like the nickname Bujin?
What?
Yeah,
No.
because that's
What?
the
One-eyed
Pon's.
Bujin.
It's the
You love
Pon's
it.
or John Boy Koi's boo. That's his boo thing.
Oh,
Bujin.
okay, I get it. That's terrible.
It's it's
I mean, it's okay, but you have me smiling, so I guess it was supposed
it's
to
funny.
be.
All
Yeah, I
right.
guess it's so bad. I'm just like, okay.
Fusion, Big Blood.
I mean, people simp for like the Edenians, so I mean, I guess it's better than being a Jade main or a Katana main.
There you go. Yeah, you heard it here first, folks.
Oh no, he's not even trying. Yo, this makes me really wish I could be on the thing. Dang. John Boy, go to my YouTube channel and just look it up there. I can't. No, stop it. You're doing it wrong. Hold on. I'm annoyed now.
I've never used this before.
Where the heck is it? Hold on. I'm literally going to Twitter right now to find a clip of me doing it. Yo.
Like,
And then since
you
you're
got-
doing that, when did you notice that like your channel started kind of exploding? And like
So,
was it just like kind of overnight? I know I had asked one YouTuber this and there was like, yeah, it was kind of overnight. I just woke up to a shit ton of stuff and
yeah, was that what was it, Immortal? I think you had on a
Yes.
previous podcast.
yes, sir. Uh-huh.
So I started my first 2 years on YouTube. Yeah, first 2 years. Oh my gosh. I tried my best to do like honest content. Like
Oh, you almost got it
I
right.
did. I started off with like Kotal Contech, like just
Uh-huh.
what you could parry, what you could parry punish, and then like as I was learning the game, there was a bunch of stuff that I realized that I just had to go lab. And in the process of labbing it, I sort of just realized, you know what? Let me go like learn this stuff. Let me record it because I realized that I'm gonna need to keep referring back to this stuff. and like it was going to be so time consuming to have to go into practice mode every time you wanted to check something. So, and like everyone's familiar with like Combat Academy,
Oh
which is really
yeah, of
cool for like
course.
frame data and punishes and stuff like that. But like there's no resource like that for flawless block apps. And also even for punishable moves, like yeah, you know the number of how minus it is, but that's not the same as having a visual of seeing the move and then seeing the
Hmm.
punish, especially since some moves have like weird spacing or weird blocks on timing.
Or
So
push
what I
back
started
and
doing was, yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, some moves are technically punishable on paper, but they're not actually because of the pushbacks.
right.
Um, so what I was doing was I was creating this encyclopedia, this resource of just every single punishable move in the game, and then like every flawless block move in the game, and I was just making these videos so that for myself as a reference to go back to, and then I realized that hey, wait a second, this is useful for people. So that's how I got from like my first 1 sub to 1,000 subs.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
and that was like really just it was just hard work because it was just grinding, and then like obviously the algorithm wasn't giving me any views, but it was interesting because anybody that I told about the channel, they would all be like, "Oh snap, this is really useful." What really started blowing me up was when I started finally doing short clips.
Hmm.
I think I landed this sick combo on whose was it? Shoot, on Sty Lucy's Shadow Society,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it was like
Down to
40
the
seconds. I was like,
gods. Yes, we love Lucy. Yes.
yes. And so I just uploaded to see what would happen. I gave it like a clickbait title or whatever, and it freaking blew up. I think it hit like 40K views in like 24 hours.
Wow.
And then like in literally one day with a 40-second clip, and I always lament about this because literally that one 40-second clip, it outperformed every other thing I'd ever done on YouTube like previous to that combined.
The
So like
Dude,
hardworking stuff that you did.
yeah.
yeah.
And it was like it was so bullshit because like it's like I spent 2 years grinding honest content, useful content, promoting it, pushing it, telling people, hey, listen, you're trying to learn the game. I got all these resources, you know,
Hmm.
and like I literally have a 50-minute long video of just every single move that you can punish in the game, like, and it's got like
Wow.
timestamps and
You're diving
everything that
into
shows like
tech.
yeah, yeah, and you can like search it. So like you can go into it. You don't have to watch the whole video, but like let's say you're about to fight a Sub-Zero, you could be like, oh
Hmm.
wait, hold on, let me go check how minus his slide is, right? And you can skip to Sub-Zero and just watch his punishes. I have the same thing for all flawless block apps. So like I spent all this time doing like honest content, right? And trying to grind up my subs and my views and my watch time because I don't know if you guys are familiar, but you need to have it's 1,000 subs and you need to have 4,000 watch hours.
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh.
so I was doing that, and then this one freaking 40-second clip, okay, of just like one flashy combo that I landed on a stream. Like it literally, it if I looked up, let me go see how many freaking watch hours it has. It's so bullshit. I'm just like, wow.
That's funny. The
This,
same shit happened to me, dude. It was just
yeah.
like you do honest content, that shit gets you nowhere. It's like blocking an MK11. That shit gets you nowhere, honestly. Like you want to
That's a,
block?
that,
No, it doesn't
that's a
work.
that's a really good analogy. It's like you're trying to play the game legit, trying to like learn good fundamentals in neutral, and the other guy's just like doing down two on wake up every single time.
Yeah, dude, it was just yeah, the exact
Sounds like
same shit
me.
happened to me. It just takes one fucking stupid
That's
clip to like put you
yeah.
on the map. Like it's
I will say that converting like getting return viewers, you really need to do a little bit more than just have clips because I've seen people have like pop off clips,
yeah.
and if they don't do a good job of really branding themselves or creating an identity for their channel, if they
Hmm.
don't give people a reason to come back for more, then that fad passes really fast. So like once you're past
Mm,
that hot streak of the clips popping off, like you don't get any return viewers. Like I've seen
That is
people with like
true.
500,000 views on a clip and then they have like 300 subs. And it's like it's because people see the clip, they're like, oh, that's cool, but then they don't come back, they don't stick to the channel because the channel doesn't have a an identity or a brand, if that makes sense.
hmm.
So in that, I do find that having tech to point people to, like all my clips are themed, right? They're all Fujin clips. So then the fact that I can then lead them to Fujin guides sort of really like it really helps with the turnover rate in that regard. So
Hmm.
I do feel like I've been doing better with that. But yeah, it's just crazy how fickle the algorithm is, and
Yeah.
how you can get away with not get away with. It's just like I said, honest content. It's like yeah, great. You should have been doing short clips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been trying to scratch the surface with some of the either the pop-offs that Sid does, which are honestly probably the funniest pop-offs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
in Mortal Kombat, or just any game in general. Besides like the pop-offs that you see like at uh main events or local events or big events, I guess if you will. But of course, at the time, this is the best we can get because due to COVID, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And
For sure.
but and then I've noticed though, like there's a couple of, like just literally, like even on my shorts, I don't have a lot compared to like a good handful. There's like I think my one of my shorts has like the most, like 900, and I think it's like dumb because like even though I put work into like even editing and like doing this and that, even putting like music or whatever, but that stupid ass thing like got like that many views, like it's crazy.
Yeah, something that I always feel really bad for is that there's a ton of really high quality content out there
Oh yeah.
that nobody knows.
Oh, are you there?
Oh, thing cut out.
Hold on, I cut off. Sorry.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you
my
good.
controls were on my phone. What I feel really bad about is that there's a lot of really high quality content out there that nobody even knows exists because the algorithm hasn't saw fit to show it to people.
Hmm.
And that's why you how do I put it? It's a combination, right? You need to have good clickbait. You need to have good marketing.
Hmm.
And then yeah, you should have good content, right? Because if you're
Oh yeah.
clickbaiting, hopefully what you're clickbaiting to is worth watching. But you really can't down talk that because if you have good content that's worth watching,
Yeah.
in a way you have an obligation to try and get people to see it. And if that means clickbaiting, so be it. Or some people even tell me it's not clickbaiting if what you're
If
actually
it's
showing is
working.
really good. Right.
That makes
Exactly.
sense too.
So I think it's a huge shame. That's part of the reason why I do like I take like viewer clips. I accept viewer submissions.
Hmm.
And I used to do like a weekly thing where I would do like a clip of the week submitted by a viewer, because some of these small time creators or people who aren't even creators, like you can play the game and not want to be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you could have a really fire clip that no one's ever gonna see. So if that's the case, then yeah, send it to me and I'll hopefully get it to blow up so people can all enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's really awesome. That's actually giving back to the community.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, well, and it's a win-win. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's a win-win because it's if you're letting me put it on my channel, then it's content for me as well.
Right.
But yeah, we've had a couple instances of just some really really cool submissions by people who like they put the video on their channel and it died at like 40 views, and then after they sent it to me, we blew it up to like 10K views, and then on top of that, like I would end card it to their channel, and then they would pick up like 100 new subs from doing that
Nice, nice.
partnership. So yeah, it's definitely a win-win kind of scenario.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Tigress
It
just said it helped with her Jade clip.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, yo, Tigress had the sickest. She was playing Combat League, and one of her most challenging matchups was Jade. I mean, we all freaking hate fighting Jade, right? Um,
Agreed.
and so she had this clip in the Combat League, and I swear to you, like she blocked the forward two overhead like at the very last possible frame. So she uploaded this clip of her successfully blocking and punishing Jade, and then the cherry on top was that the Jade then quitality'd afterwards. And so all I did was I just did a community post with the screenshot as like the frame right before she blocked the forward two. So it was like, hey guys, like, do you think she'll block it or not? And I don't know, what do we get? I think we got your video to like 1,000 viewers or something. But yeah, it was pretty cool stuff. I
Damn,
like
okay,
doing stuff like
Tigress.
that. It's probably one of my favorite things to do is now that I have an established platform, it feels good to be able to be like, oh yeah, this is a sick clip. Let me help you promote it. Let me get some eyeballs over to it.
Oh yeah, and coming from a Baraka main, I loved the one from of Wu
Oh
coming
my
back.
God,
Oh, that was so cool coming back on Tweety. It was a comeback, right? And he did a read to do the
yeah,
armor break fatal blow. That was just
bro.
beautiful.
No, watching Wu play is such a pleasure, and he needs to play more, and he needs
Yeah.
to record more, because he is like I've never seen you don't see Broncos run bone spikes the way he does now. Now it's kind of become more popular.
Hmm.
But Wu has always been the Baraka because you don't see high level Baraka players. You don't see people run Baraka in competition,
Mm-mm.
and Wu's Baraka is just it's insane. It's crazy. I actually had I had the pleasure of meeting him in person when we went to Mortal Kombat in New Jersey.
Oh wow, nice.
and I actually recorded all of his offline sets as well. I actually have them on my channel, um, and this is actually insane because I don't know if any of you guys ever been to an offline competition before, but the offline scene really is very different from playing offline is very different from playing online.
Right.
And there's this adjustment phase that all players go through when they first go to an offline because their input times are just different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. So it doesn't matter how
There's a
good
lot
you
to
are
think about, like
online.
monitors too. Some monitors
Yeah,
are delayed more than others.
yeah.
It's a completely different game, honestly.
And and the craziest thing about this whole experience, because like I said, I recorded his off stream sets as well, was you can if you watch it from beginning to end, you will actually see this kid's progression of like his first set of him like just struggling with basic B&Bs because like he's like, oh shit, like my inputs are not coming out the way I expect them to. And as he progressively plays and continues to win, he goes back to doing the insane shit you see him do online. Like you literally like in his first set, it's him dropping combos. And then by the time you get to the third set, if you're still watching, he's going back to like flawless blocking shit and doing like the most like demonic like bullshit Baraka crap and like it working. And it's just I don't know, like I said, we're not it's not like I said, I think it's very cool. I think he's a great player. I love watching him play. And
Hmm.
I'm so glad that I got to go and see that firsthand. But if you ever watch it from just the first, just all of his sets from beginning to end, you will literally witness the progression, the adjustments that this guy's making in real time. No word, I can't explain it. It's really cool. Check it out. Um, it's before any of my channels were getting my videos were getting a lot of traction, so there aren't that many views on it. But it's very cool. And I recorded the I used my phone to record like his him while he was playing. So
Oh
we
wow,
added that into it. Yeah.
that's dope. Do you go to a lot of locals where you're at right now, or like just when you can?
I've been to
Um,
two. I've been to two.
oh, you've been to two. Okay.
Mortal Kombat New Jersey is really, really close to where I live, so I have no excuse. I can really go to that anytime I want to because it's like a 20-minute drive.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, from where
That's
I'm at.
awesome. And do you like the local scene a lot?
It's fun. It's different. I definitely think that if you've never been to an offline or a local and you're interested, like if you're involved in the competitive scene already, it's definitely worth going to at least once just for the experience. If it turns out it's not for you, I can understand that too. Um, like as far as just enjoying the gaming, my preference is to just sit at home and play games and not have to wait a lot. I don't like
Right.
tournaments in general just because there's a lot of waiting involved in tournaments. So yeah, I mean it's definitely worth trying. I definitely think it's worth experiencing. I don't think it's for everybody, and that's okay. Um, but no, I would be lying if I just said like, oh, I just like going to locals to like hang out with people. Like, no, if I go to a local, it's because I'm there to play people and I'm there to fish for clips, and
Right.
and that's the reality of it. Like, I don't enjoy going to places that are really crowded and waiting around a lot. But
Makes
it
sense.
was definitely very cool to meet those people in person.
That's awesome. I mean, like to follow up with that, would you plan on going to like a big major or well, I guess big and major are the same thing pretty much, but would you plan on
I don't
going to
know.
like a Evo or like a CEO type of deal or
So Mortal Kombat New Jersey only really happened because, like I said, it's so close. Like
hmm
I go afternoon of, and then I come home before it gets dark.
Oh
So
wow.
like that's easy. That's a no-brainer. But for something like would I fly out somewhere? Would I book a hotel and stay for a full weekend? There's some like real life logistical concerns and things to look at for that.
You're a family man if I'm not
So
mistaken.
yeah. So I really don't know. Like for me to even be gone an entire afternoon and evening is already kind of like I have to really like plan that ahead.
hmm
So for me to go out for an entire weekend and to be like staying out, like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd
and I
like
get
to.
that
I'd like to
too.
go to at least one major. But if I were to do that, I would have to train like hell I'd be very insistent on getting on stream at least once to get a clip because otherwise it's a waste. It's a waste of a trip.
Right, right. I mean, I've always well, ever since like I guess I kind of even got into the FGC, if you will, or whatever. I've
Mhm.
always wanted to. It's ever since I saw like YouTube clips of like majors, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I've always wanted to go to one. So obviously, like since I mean I'm a family man as well, like I really have to like plan this out, make sure like my family doesn't have anything planned,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be, or if we do, like maybe we can plan something with the family on the side while that's going on as well. You know what I mean? Um, but like, how do you find the time to actually like do all this? Like, you and your wife like discuss like, hey, these days or this time is like,
Oh yeah, yeah. So there's two answers to this question. So
okay,
the first thing is when it comes to work-life balance, usually the way it goes is you have your job, you have your
yep,
family, you have your hobbies, and you have sleep. And you can't have all those things. So something has to get sacrificed, right? So
mm-hmm,
if you work a full-time job, a 9 to 5 like I do, and you have a family like I do, then what it boils down to is I can have my hobbies or I can have sleep.
you're right.
So sleep is usually the one that goes. That's usually like I do. That's why my streams are only once a week, and they're all on Sunday mornings.
And early for, I mean, at least
Yeah.
if you're a West Coaster or even a Southwest person like myself, it's like I
Oh
think for
yeah.
you it's like maybe like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
For me it's like
I usually
seven,
start my
six
TV at
o'clock.
8 a.m. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah. So but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm just glad that I have time at all to play games at all.
Right.
My wife always likes to bring up the fact that she's like, oh yeah, see, you still have time to like run your channel and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but that's because like I'm like when I'm not doing one of the other things, I'm on my phone or on like doing the clips and stuff. Like I'm up at like 6 in the morning before work, like on my phone. Like when I'm commuting back and forth between work, I'm on my phone. When I'm on my lunch break, I
Right.
check my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual uninterrupted time that I have on the console is pretty limited. But I just like to think that I'm very active. Like if I'm not sleeping or doing something else, I'm doing stuff. I can't do that thing where we like sit and hang out.
Right, right, right. Because
Does
I'm
that answer
I'm
the
honestly
question?
trying to find the balance, and I look I look I look at people that have families to see like
Yeah.
how they do it, so I can kind of somehow follow
Right.
that
Well,
I don't know, that formula.
I understand, Thumper, that you're a gym person, right? Like you go to the gym.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
well, I've been slacking, but this week I've been waking my ass up early in the morning to go.
Alright. So how many hours would you say you go to the gym every week?
I just at least 1 hour a day at least.
Okay. All right. So that's 7 hours a week. That could be Mortal Kombat time. Or just to give you an example, right?
It's
Um,
true. Hmm.
um, uh, I don't know how familiar you are with Hot Rod Crusher from Mortal
Oh
Kombat
yeah, of
TV
course,
or
of
LM
course.
TV. Like that man when he was grinding and developing his whole thing, like we always used to joke like this guy does this as like a 40-hour job for him because and we all wonder like how he was doing that, like what his real life obligations looked like and things like that because he's also a family person, like he has kids
Hmm. Hmm.
and stuff. So yeah, I mean it's tough. It's tough. MF Slayer, he streams at ridiculous times. I don't know if he has a 9 to 5 job. And a lot of these kids who are streaming, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, yeah, I see where you're coming from. Definitely, like you said, something's got to be sacrificed. So
Yeah, sleep,
yeah,
sleep.
yes.
I usually sleep about 6 hours a night, which isn't it's not crazy, but that's my regular.
Hmm.
So
And
okay, sleep 6 hours.
I usually tell these guys like Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm like that's usually like you know like that's the time I get like with my girlfriend. Like the
Okay.
funny thing is like I'm not trying to dive too much into our personal lives, but like we have of course we have our kids, but they're also with our exes during these times. So
Oh,
these are the times that we actually get together, so we can actually spend time, and then of course the weekends is
right.
like of course um that's when we get
Well,
all the kids together. So
your situation sounds a lot more complicated than well, not. I mean, you're not. It's not uncommon nowadays, but
no, of course, yeah.
that complicates things a little bit more.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to like find out the perfect thing. So I was trying to see how you're doing it. but it makes
Sleep
sense.
less.
Yeah,
Sleep
sleep
less.
less.
And give up on the gym. Well, no, you shouldn't say that's, gym is healthy for you. That's good. That's good. But I'm just
Right.
so you just putting it out there hypothetically,
Yes,
you got
yes,
7 hours right there, man.
yes. Thank you, though. I appreciate your input. Um, does anybody else have any questions right now? And I put out as well, anybody in chat, if anybody has any questions for Shinless, please
Yeah,
feel
somebody
free.
asked how many interactables do I do a day? The answer is all of them. I do all the
Facts.
interactables. Uh, there's actually somebody else on TGC. It actually really it slightly irritates me that he has a reputation for using interactables, and because he's a competitive player who's more, I guess, better known, people call using interactables like that. They call it his tech, Dark Elite. I don't know if you're familiar with Dark Elite.
Oh,
They're
yes.
a global
Yeah.
coalition. So yeah, that irritates me slightly just because I consider myself an avid interactable user. So for that not to be considered Shenless tech or Shenless style, I need to go compete more and kill more people with interactables. But
Yes. I have to note, the first time we fought, I was actually so close to beating you, and you just straight armor interactable, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
yeah, that's all
And
right.
so, yes, definitely, and I honestly don't, I almost use the interactables little to none.
Yeah.
Just
So,
wanted to
yeah.
hop on the wave.
Alrighty, Schletty. Well, you have yourself a good night, bro. And I think
Wait,
Exit
Go.
left.
Sorry. Take care.
wait, what? I just said hop on the wave.
Oh, how
With
about, I thought you said I'm
interactables,
about
you
to
jump.
leave. I thought you said I'm about to
That's
leave.
what
I'm
I
sorry.
heard too.
Bad.
It's all good, bro. But yes,
Yes.
It's because Thumper feels bad. He's wondering why everyone else is quiet. That's why.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
sitting here. I was doing schoolwork. My bad.
um,
I'm over here showing off combos.
so what made you like use the interactable so much? You're like, oh, all right, I guess
Oh,
it's viable, or like this is just the thing of like, oh, nobody's gonna expect this?
no, that's an excellent question. I can explain it right now. There's a trend that someone asked me this in the past. That there's a correlation here. Naturally skilled players, or I shouldn't even say that, players who win without having to learn more about the game, whether it's because of their superior reflexes, or they have a
Mm-hmm.
better instinct, or they play a character that just wins more easily, they tend to lab and learn tech less. And then on the flip side, players who are less naturally gifted or winning just by pressing buttons,
Mm-hmm.
they're more inclined to look for more avenues to get the extra edge on people. So I fall into that latter category. I am terrible. I have my natural reflexes, my natural talents for the game are non-existent. I can't win by just pressing buttons. So I search for. That's why I started learning flawless block tech in the first place, right?
Right.
So interactables exist in the game. They're on the map and they have potential utility. So
Mm-hmm.
I learned them even though they are really niche and situational and circumstantial because sometimes they can clutch me wins. And that's enough reason for me to go and learn all those things. So in my mind, it's because I'm always looking for that little bit of extra edge from the map, and
Mm-hmm.
me knowing it is leverage over my opponent. It actually shocks me that people to this day are still getting shocked by interactable usage, and that there are pro players who win majors, and they will literally never like. Listen, you don't have to use interactables at every opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And some
Right.
interactables are legitimately terrible, but sometimes like there are situations where you're like, yeah, use the interactable ender, or hold on, wait a second, like you could have killed them if you knew about using the interactable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean that's honestly what it boils down to. That's just my opinion on it. I do feel like people who learn tech or lab more, it's because or maybe it's just their mentality. But for me, it's because I'm compensating for a lack of natural ability.
Huh. Intro. Interesting. I wouldn't say that, but we appreciate you for being humble.
That's how I feel about it.
He
All
just
that,
doesn't
and
have
because I
any
mean, think about it. Some
moves.
characters can literally do a mid string into a tick throw. Like,
mm-hmm.
are you kidding me? Like, why aren't you like? Why do you not know about this? This is freaking broken. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fuji.
Fujin doesn't have command grabs. Nobody's gonna try and neutral duck his tick throws. You know what I'm saying? But then, so that
Right.
just
The
makes
back
back one
one.
You
tick
Right.
throw
should.
even more broken. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Dude,
right.
Fujin is broke, bro. He has an unblockable.
Yeah, freaking. Yeah,
I got Ray the
Everything
Ray
is just
asking, "Are you really a grilled cheese
am I
sandwich?"
really? My profile picture is of a real grilled cheese sandwich. That's all I'll say about that.
And just so you guys know, chat, I did modify the sandwich.
Oh yeah. I gotta.
I was hoping you would do it as a profile
I
picture, if
am.
you would even like it or laugh about it. Which,
I am. I forgot. I was like, let me do it at the right time. Well, let me announce it properly, and then I completely forgot. I have it though. I got to do it.
because
Yeah,
your wife was the one that actually liked my profile picture, with
yeah,
Baraka with the shades and the chain. And then she said something about, oh, that'd be funny if if he could do that with the sandwich. And I was like,
yeah.
say less. I'm gonna try it real quick.
No, it was
And so,
sick. It was sick. I gotta put that on for sure.
awesome. I'm glad you liked it. And let's see who else asked a question here. Um, can you ask Shinless why Cabal is so low tier? Sid said.
Cool. Okay, who said that? Who
Sid.
the hell?
Of course.
I think he's just goofballing. You can ignore that if you
Well,
want.
you know what it is? It's because his movement speed is terrible, guys. His movement speed is terrible. Like, just outspace him, man. Just
That's why you got to do random nomad dash, I guess, right?
yeah, but that's unsafe. Like seriously, like buff Cabal, dude.
No.
No, fuck Cabal. I hate that guy. You know what's wild though? Like Cabal was never bad. Like he did not need Slight Gas to be good. Like
Yeah, I agree.
so there are a couple of people who still run like old school, like mean streak, like low mix Cabal, and it still kills me because let's see, his cancel is actually plus. All right, like he's one of the few characters with a cancel that's actually plus on block, so it's real pressure. He's safe on block off all of his strings. He has no freaking flawless block gaps, right? And like. And all of his like Nomad Dash is a meterless conversion. Like, what is this? Like,
Yes.
why did he get like what? And then on top of that, you can also equip an additional launcher. Like this guy does 40% damage mid screen. Like,
Right.
Okay,
Oh, hey,
yeah,
Sid.
exactly. But what else does he have, Shenles? That's the real question that we want to know.
well, now he
What
has
else?
like gas. Okay.
I
Now he
mean,
has
and
free
how
jump
far is that really gonna get you? You know, Shenles, I really think that you need to tell the people out here the truth, please. You're the voice of our community right now, and Shenles, it'd be really nice if you stopped capping. Okay, let's tell the
You
truth
guys-
here.
He's right. He's right. I have a
Thank you.
video dedicated to exploiting all of Cabal's flawless block gaps. Okay, like this is unknown tech. So
Thank
once you
you.
check out that video and you learn all of his flawless block gaps that people
Yes.
just don't know about,
All of his
you
gaps.
will be able to counter him every single time.
Yeah.
Okay. It's check it out. It's on my channel. I believe it's about 8 seconds long. It covers all of his flawless block gaps.
Just the middle finger.
No. Well, he has one gap. It's his low projectile. If he amplifies it, and you're at point blank range,
Oh,
he can
wow.
Exact, bro. I mean, come on. Like, why would they do that to him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Slutty invited me. Have fun.
Yeah. To be fair, he actually does have micro gaps. So if you're sitting on an interactable, you can actually exploit those. Noob Saibot does not have micro gaps either. Noob
Yeah,
Saibot
'cause
is actually,
Noob
if you want to
Saibot's
complain
the
about a character who, like, if you're a Cabal main and you want to downplay yourself and complain about another character, just point your finger at Noob Saibot every single time.
Oh wow.
there you
Yeah.
go.
We're just
Thank
that bad
you.
at the game.
Thank you for the tag.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Noob Saibot has everything that Cabal has, but more. It's just bullshit.
Actually, I think you just need to leave. I'm
Facts.
sorry.
Facts. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. It's about time. Another question I had, it's funny that Thumper didn't want to say it, so I guess I'll be the one to tell you.
Oh, here we
Shenles.
go.
The question I
after
had
that
is
tornado hits,
why...
dash.
Oh, I'm sorry, JBK, I was talking. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that
Oh,
you
no,
were
I'm
talking.
talking about something more important than what you're talking about. But
Shenles, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Sid.
This is Sid, yes.
I'm just a humble Baraka main. I don't want any problem. I'm sorry, was that an Aaron main back there? Disgusting? Thank
Fuck
you.
you,
Yeah, keep it down.
Tarkan.
Wait, no,
Eat
I
a
remember.
fucking
Sid,
dick.
you were
How
on
about
the
that?
you were on the podcast with the blind kid, right?
Please, I'm
You were
just
the
like I
blind
said.
denier, if I
I'm
remember.
just Shenles. I don't know why we need to bring up. Whoa, that's bringing up the past. What are you, my ex-wife? Come on, man. We're here in the now. We're in the here and now. Come on, bud.
right.
You have an ex-wife?
Yeah. Jeez, we're not. Scott, please.
Anyways,
Please.
carry on.
Thank you. My question was, why is Thumper so bad, and is it possible for him to get good?
Actually, you know what? Thumper beats me all the time, so I guess we're all trash then.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, but I mean, like, with you trying though, like, because obviously Thumper,
Well,
how he is.
I suppose it's true. He's only ever beaten me while I was streaming, so okay,
There
yeah.
you go, exactly,
he has to block less. He has to block less. He has to stop
He's
being such a
plus.
coward and
Okay.
just press buttons.
Okay, yeah. Can you say that one more time? He has to stop being such a.
I can't. I'm not. Maybe.
Okay. Well, maybe you could say we could say it together. Can we say it together?
Yeah.
He needs to stop being such a bitch. I agree. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. I'm so glad that you said that, Shenles.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
I mean, he plays Baraka.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this,
Yeah, let's not bring our mains into this. All right. Okay.
Yeah, Shenles is going way too far now.
so actually, in all seriousness, who wins the mirror?
Oh, I got
I mean, you guys both have access to the console. You guys should just mirror like right now.
Daddy wins. Shenles. He's a little bit too nervous to say it.
Yeah,
but,
you're right.
I
Daddy
don't
does
think he
win. Yes,
knows.
you're right.
Daddy wins. Let's just put it like that.
You're right. Me, I am Daddy. Yes.
I am Daddy. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys exactly what happened. And Sid was actually like. He was beating me. He was beating me really bad. He was beating me really bad. I'm like, okay, all right, Sid, give me a minute. You're about to get reverse 5-0'd. And he goes,
I was distracted.
Nah, no. And he's like, oh my god, it's like 4-5 right now. He's like, I'm really gonna get reverse 5-0'd right now. And he, unfortunately, he did.
Once you accept
Wow,
it, it's
Thumper,
over.
we did that in private, and you promised not to tell anybody, and I just want everybody to know the kind of person that Thumper is right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow, Thumper, is that true?
It's
Did
You
you,
know,
did you
it-
promise to keep that private match?
no,
Like,
I didn't
that-
promise
Yeah.
anything. I didn't promise anything.
I think, yeah, wow, it sounds like something a liar would say. Interesting.
Am I,
I'm a
am I
YouTuber.
DM
I'm a liar at times, you know.
Like,
Just kidding.
whoa, excuse me.
Of course, except for Shenles.
Oh, wow. Now we know how you really feel, Shenles.
Oh my goodness. All
Interesting.
right.
That's the kind of person you wanted to get interviewed by, huh? All right.
I found the combo.
Interesting.
John Boy, I need you to try this combo right now. How do I send this link to you? Because my Twitter link got blocked. Somebody give me a wrench so I can post this Twitter link without getting.
Here, I got you. Give me a second. Here,
Yeah.
got
You
that
can't-
wrench.
You can't send it on Twitter.
I could send it on Twitter, I guess.
You can just post a link in the party.
It
There you go, I got you.
Twitter
You're
gets
good.
blocked, I think.
Yeah, but
Ray the Ray said, "Pay the child support."
yeah, just click the link. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm not moderator. Awesome.
Sid, would you like to run the Baraka mirror right now?
Yeah, definitely. Well, first let John Boy try this combo, and then you
Oh,
guys should
shit.
run the block mirror right now.
Oh yeah.
And did anybody else have any questions for Shenles? Of course, we got him on. You know, he's a family man. You know, he's got time. Or
I
he's got...
actually I seen a question in chat. You might need to scroll up.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Can you ask Shenles if he loves snow bunnies?
Your voice came in just now. By the way, who was it that posted that hilarious? Wait, was it one of you guys?
It was Exit.
It was
Yo,
me.
somebody posted like the sickest Fujin hop KV tag. And he was like a Shenles fan. I was like, dude, that has to be like my favorite fan submitted like video, because I couldn't even tell, like, was he making fun of me? Was it earnest? And it killed me. I was dying with that video.
No,
That was
it's a clip I put on my channel.
Yeah.
I don't know, cause John Boy plays Fujin like a crackhead. I'm sorry, he
Yeah.
does. And I I don't know if I don't know who really started. I'm pretty sure you do a lot of short hops, right?
Yeah,
Shenles?
yeah, yeah,
I don't know why. I've been making fun of a lot of characters lately,
yeah. No, I
and
loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
yeah. So I've been making fun of a lot of characters lately, and my perception of like Fujin players, most of them are not assholes because they don't want to put time into actually learning the game. Instead, they'll just pick Sub-Zero or Aaron Black. So the people that get impressed by Fujin are like little kids. So that's why I made the persona of Short Hop Timmy. Like, oh my god, Short Hop, oh my god, G jump really high, oh my god. Like, so that's where it pretty much came from, and that's
You know
where.
what? Can I just say one of my favorite things about like of checking out your channel was like you do the voice acting and you do different characters. Like you don't just do like that's not just your go-to comedic voice for all your skits. Like all your skits, you like I saw your Total Con
Yeah.
one too, and it's like completely different. So,
Yeah.
anyway,
It's
I just
just
want to
yeah,
let you know
I
that
just
I
give like
enjoy it.
alter egos pretty much. Like
Yeah,
I just try and getting in tune with like the people that like an exaggerated form of like people that use characters. Like the Rain one, like let's be real. Like when it comes to Rain, everybody says I think Rain is good, but like nobody fucking really uses him like that.
No.
You know, I think Rain is the worst character in the game. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I think he's trash.
I think
Let's
you're
do
just
hit
high.
confirm. I don't care. So then I just think of like these Rain players that they're just like super cool and shit, but they just fucking hate the world. They just hate the world because of just like how incomplete that character is.
They
So
definitely
that's
do.
where, yeah, like they definitely hate the world. But yeah, that's pretty much where it comes from.
And then they definitely tell you that they just have better neutral and funnies.
Yeah,
And just ignore the
exactly.
fact that their backdash speed is just ridiculous.
So when are you gonna? When's your video about Cabal gonna come out? And when are you gonna tell the truth about him?
So jump through
I
dash.
have look. Here's the
Jump
thing,
through
dude.
nomad dash. Like that's all you like. Frickin'...
Dude, I have so many videos that I'm scared of putting out because I feel like people are gonna get really offended by them.
No, you
Oh
should
yeah, I
do it.
have
Just
one
embrace
actually
some-
in my save chat.
Like the Scarlet one, I didn't want to post. 'Cause I'm like, oh, I'm making fun of people. People will probably think, oh, you're making fun of people that commit suicide. Like, no, dude. Like, it's just Hannah Baker, dude. That's what I do.
I did not
But-
expect you to go in that direction. Don't go in
Yes,
that direction.
okay. No, I'm trying to do like what pretty much Long Beach Griffey does. Like, pretty much bring that type of like grimy shit of like.
It's
Right.
edgy, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
there
John Boy,
you go.
John Boy,
trying to
did
be
you
like
see the combo?
I have not received anything.
I sent it in the
It's
chat.
shot.
You have to, in the actual chat.
Okay.
You need to
Make
go
it
watch it.
work.
Actually, everybody needs to just go watch it. Everyone needs to just take a moment to click on that tweet.
And then come back and yeah.
Yeah. This way, because then we know what he's going for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. So this is the intermission.
Yeah.
This is your time to look at the chat. We'll give you how long is the clip?
Oh, it's like
13 seconds.
13 seconds? Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll even
Jeez,
not even
what?
we'll give you 20 seconds.
What is this?
Yeah, I don't see shit.
Bro, click the link.
There is no.
Oh,
fucking
you know what?
link.
Fuck it. Don't even click the link. Fuck it. Don't do this shit.
Dude, you woke up on the wrong side of the race car bed. What's going on there, buddy?
What in the
You're a bit
world
hostile.
is this? No way.
That's Twister. Wait, is he messing with me? Is he not actually watching? He just
No, I'm looking at it
Oh, I
right now.
swear to
You
God,
fucking
that's
did Twister 17 times, and now you got 44%. What is this nonsense? Bro, Baraka needs Twister.
Yep.
Which
Baraka
fucking
needs
chat
Twister.
did you send it in?
Baraka needs Twister, bro. I don't care what anybody
Oh,
says,
well.
man. This is retarded. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, but do you know how stupid hard that combo is to like?
Well,
The guy that's supposed to go for
I
it's
should
the
be
one
able
that
to
hasn't
use
seen it.
gutted like as many times.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
one slot
yeah.
too.
I agree.
It's one slot
Second
too. Oh,
that.
that's great.
Oh.
Rub it in my face.
I don't feel sorry for you at all. You play Brock. what's Brock's BMB anyways? It's just freaking everything into
It's
backboard
down one
into
gutted.
backboard.
That's his down
Down one gutted. Oh my god.
Yo, facts. Yo, facts.
Motherfuckers
I
acting
get
like
caught with that
shit's not
stupid shit all the
optimal.
time.
I'd be like that one gutted.
Yeah.
All right, John,
Oh,
what
it's
you got
not
this?
real exit, sucker.
Oh my god, wow,
I
that
never
shit.
saw the fucking combo.
I love it.
John Boy,
How do you have you not seen it, bro?
in the
Honestly,
YouTube chat?
John Boy's like my biggest victim of the down one gutted. He gets caught by it all the fucking
I
time.
fucking. That's funny.
I'm looking through every single PlayStation chat, and
No,
there's
bro.
no.
It's
No, it's in the
oh
YouTube
my
chat.
gosh. He's like, I'm looking through.
Alright, well, you know.
Kids don't do drugs.
We will not be calling out John Boy.
The real lesson here is that if you're gonna join a friend's
Nobody knows
podcast,
he
you
really
should
does.
probably
Never mind.
you should probably be in their
Wow,
chat.
wow, Thumper, you just had to take it to another level.
Hey, I'm drinking right now. I do drugs in a sense.
That's not.
Wow. Edgy. Very edgy.
Edgy, yeah.
I'm so cool. I drink vodka.
I watch Euphoria.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it, Thumper, because I ain't got it.
Whoa. Yeah, there's
Wait,
no
but-
way I could do that. That's insane. That's
Is he
insanely
in the
hard.
chat? Is he? Okay, you know, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna DM it to John Boy because he's.
Ain't
he's
gonna
trying
lie,
to-
my
he's trying to
bros.
duck.
I'm finna dip because I got school in the morning.
All right,
Easy, bro.
Slutty.
Yes, I
Alright,
have school in
son.
the morning.
You know, it will-
My
We
Top
appreciate you for
eight.
coming through, bro.
Nah, I don't like you, Thumper.
Okay. No, you love me.
This
I
is
know.
Shenles' show. This is the Shenles show.
Yeah, this is Shenles show. This is by the way, guys, this is Shenles. He's taking over. This is secondary.
It's like Wayne Brady when he took over the show.
The Chappelle show,
I
yeah.
want to let everybody know before I leave that Thumper, you're free. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you go. He said.
There you go.
There,
Like,
I
just waiting
DM'd it
for
to
him.
John Boy. John Boy, you have no excuses now.
Oh my god.
So since have you thought about like branching out to like other characters?
like
or
Baraka?
you're just having too much
Yeah.
fun with Fujin.
No, I'm actually running out of things to fish for with Fujin.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I did everything. I did air parry. I did turbulence. There's a couple pressure bomb clips that I still want to get on stream. But yeah, I'm getting ready to be done. Actually, what I would love to be able to, I would love to play Shang Tsung. I'd love to be a proficient Shang player and be good enough with multiple characters that I can soul steal the opponent and then like do some absolutely insane morph combo with their own character. You know what I mean when I say a morph combo, right?
Like you morph into the other character.
Yeah, and then what you do is like, so it depends on the character, of course, but like let's say you steal Sub-Zero, you do a Sub-Zero BMB, but you end with Ice Ball, and then they're frozen, and while they're frozen, you morph back to Shang, and then you continue the combo, but as Shang Tsung.
How's the recovery on that? Is
Oh.
it like? Is
The
it
morph
like,
back is really fast. The morph back
It's
is
fast.
it's
yeah,
fast?
it really depends
You
on
can
the,
barely punish it, bro.
For,
Yeah.
Okay.
and only some characters can do this types of combos, but like for example, like even like Cabal's Nomad Dash, that keeps them in, hits them long enough that you can morph back and continue the combo with Shang.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was shit. 'Cause usually when I use Shang, I use Soul Eater.
It's there's a reason people don't run it because there's, first of all, the fact that like you're not doing, now you're not learning regular BMBs because it's based on what your opponent is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're not going to be as proficient with your opponent's character as they are.
hmm
But it's just the concept. It's just the notion of stealing your opponent's character, and then doing like an absurd, like the combo potential is just, it's nuts. It's insane.
It's a pride thing.
Yeah, it's a clip thing.
Definitely.
That's all it is. Like, it's not because I like Shang Tsung. It's because like, what would be cooler than a Fujin combo? Oh, yeah, a Shang Tsung morph combo.
Shang Tsung turning into Fujin.
Yeah, yo, Shang Tsung has okay. So I'll give you an example. Shang Tsung can morph into Fujin, and do the corner air slam combo.
Uh-huh.
And then when he throws the opponent up, he can morph back, and then he can do the reptile slide KB.
Wow.
Off the,
Did you
off
already?
the-
Have you done that clip already?
Yeah, not like in an actual match. I haven't brought Shang
Oh.
Tsung to like a live match. But like that's
Okay.
what I would wanna fish that.
Right. Just wait. I get my stuff up to date. You know, maybe half a year in. You know, I'll start just pulling up clips and be like, all right, here's the clip of Shenles doing this. Nah. Here's the clip of of Sid. You know, losing to me. Here's the clip of Exit being
I don't
edgy,
know
of
why
course.
that's a necessary clip to even bring up. That's interesting.
No,
Yeah.
I'm-
No,
like,
you
for
do have
everybody,
a
just,
shit ton
like,
of footage.
when
I
you're
have
playing,
realized
you
that.
should just
You have a lot of
record.
footage.
I
You
do
know
have
what
a
I'm
shit
saying?
ton
Like,
of. I do.
Because you
What's
never
that,
know.
Shenles?
Whenever you play games that you enjoy, you should be ready to record any crazy moments that happen. Like I wish that in all my time gaming in general, I was always recording cool moments because you know what I'm talking about. There's always cool moments whether
Oh
you're
yeah.
playing in party with friends or whatever, and just crazy shit happens. And like to be able to go back to them and see them again is just it's fun.
And also
Oh yeah.
to blackmail too. That's also pretty fun. Some dirty ass shit. You're getting fucking blackmail. Sid, I got some dirt over Sid. Some fucking dirt. I'm just waiting to put
Oh
out.
my
Oh, talk about my Aaron one more time. I triple dog dare you.
Yeah, John Boy's trying the combo now. So John Boy, you saw the combo now, right?
Yeah, this shit's hard as fuck.
Yeah. Just try and get the first one down.
There's
Patty
no
cake,
way in
patty
hell.
cake.
You juggle him like 8 times. There's no
Well, don't
fucking
do the
way.
full one. Just do the first one, the first amp. If you can get the first amp, that's
Patty
already really
cake,
good. Because
patty
that's like
cake.
Can you do it off
38%
anything? Does it have to be jump in, slide, and then?
Nah, I just do that for it can be 1-2, it could be 4-2. It's easiest off of 4-3 though.
The bastard sword. Hey, let's go.
So you're telling me I gotta do this?
Yeah.
I gotta.
Yeah. You gotta tip them with the first part of the tornado and then back out before the amp hits, and then hit them with the later part of the amp.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten this in a match?
Oh yeah. The regular the one bar I've gotten a couple times in matches.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. 30% mid swing. It's not bad at all. It's just the problem is that it doesn't look
Fuck.
flashy. Like when you land this, commentators don't realize that you just landed some impossible shit. They're just like, okay, whatever.
Oh yeah, there's Fujin doing his tornado. Like
Yeah, no, because that's what it looks like. You don't realize the nuance that's going into it. Other Fujin players see it though. Other Fujin players will see it and they'll be like, wait, what the fuck just happened? I landed like this insane jump interactable punish on another Fujin in a mirror on a Slayer stream, and Slayer he didn't notice at all. But like the Fujin I was playing against, he was like, what the.
Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, when somebody plays your character into like they do something that you haven't done or seen, you're like, whoa, or they know is hard as shit. Like you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my it used to be my favorite thing to do in Fujin mirrors was to go down first and just like flex on the other Fujin.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yo, you got it. You just had to down one wind kicks there.
I was gonna say yeah. Oh my gosh, you had it.
Yeah, I can't get it to where it double bounces though. Like there's.
You almost had it. But to be honest with you, doing it off of 4-2 is really hard because 4-2 scales. So like that initial 4-2 that you're doing is making it harder for you.
Get off that or something.
Yo, but Thumper, how long do you usually run this for? Because I think we've been going for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I mean, there's no time limit, like, to be honest. But typically, like, if people are done with questions, what I do is I end it, and then, like, the thing that I normally do is kind of the ritual, I like to call it, is we'll run a Koth with the guest afterwards.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, I did it.
I know. Or if for some
did it,
reason, if
though.
the guest can't play, I mean,
I'll just
run a stream, pretty much.
You did. That was sick. So that's the one bar. That's the one bar. I would never go for a 2-bar in an actual match, but 1 bar is actually worth it.
But yes, I mean, if anybody else in chat, if you guys don't have any questions, I can end this right now. Or if anybody, here on the podcast, if they have any more questions, then I'll go ahead and end it.
Oh yeah, you guys, thanks for coming by, and make sure you drop a like on the video to help with the algorithm stuff.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. Big time.
If you're not sub to Thumper, sub to Thumper.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And before we end it, do you have any I mean, I already appreciate the shout out, but do you have any other shout outs you want to give or anything you want to add in yourself or questions for us even?
No, I'm good. I just I want you guys to know that besides just like Fujin and Mortal Kombat stuff, like if any of you guys are working on like growing your YouTube channel or just anything like that at all. Like I'm a complete like I'm obsessed with like algorithm talk and marketing and all that stuff. So like I love talking about stuff like how to promote and how to get more views and things like that. So if you guys ever want to just bounce ideas about content creation or clickbaiting
Hmm.
and stuff like that, like definitely just come by, hit me up in DMs or comment on my channel or anything like that.
Oh,
All right?
awesome. Well, thank you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's very kind. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
like
I'll let you guys
there's a
know,
lot of channels
Shinless
that I
is not
work with.
very hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just send him a picture of a cool sandwich that you edited. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he, you're pretty available for the most part. Like, like you said earlier, like you're pretty much on your phone if you have breaks or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I try really hard to interact and be, with the community and stuff.
Definitely, definitely. Which you do a good job of. Um, oh, Immortal looks like he has a chat. A
Yeah.
question. Shinless, how did you come up with your name?
So it's actually a family in a weird kind of way. We're not a clan per se, but I mentioned before that I always used to game a lot.
Hmm.
Um, so the name actually comes from. So in a weird way, it's kind of like a family tag because I have an older sister who games as well,
Oh
and I
wow,
have a younger brother who games. So our name originates from our family name actually. So
interesting.
yeah, we used to like play a lot of MMOs.
I'm
We used to
getting
play a
these,
lot of
bro.
like League of Legends and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that's actually where the name comes from.
And what do they think of your success, pretty much in like a fighting game or just in general?
Uh, I don't know. That's a good question. We don't.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I think his family killed him.
Yeah, my controller's turned
Oh,
off.
shit.
Oh, bro, I'm straight up, bro. I thought your family like came after you or some
It's
shit,
like
bro.
the gaming Shinless cult just came out here. He's
Oh
talking too
man.
much.
You're
Nah.
talking too much. Shut up.
I'm pretty sure my sister still plays League of Legends, and I'm pretty sure my brother's still playing Warzone. Like I said, we were never into like I was never into fighting games, so the whole fighting
Uh-huh.
game thing is really alien to them.
Oh, I see. I see. They're like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, basically.
So I guess a
I guess I get it.
caveat question, follow-up question to that. Are you Irish by any chance?
I'm not. I'm
But
not.
you have a family crest.
No, it's not a family crest.
No. Nah.
Do you have a family crest?
Nah.
Okay, okay, all right. I'm thinking of something else then. Okay, all right then.
That'd be cool
Uh,
though. I'll take a
That'll
family
be
crest.
cool.
Immortal has another another question. It says, is it pronounced Shenless or Shenless?
So I pronounce it Shenles, but when I see people pronounce it Chanel's, I realize that might be more correct than how
Chanel's?
I've been pronouncing it. But I guess it's my tag, so I get to choose how I want to pronounce it.
It's
So
Shinwis.
Shenles.
It's
Yeah.
Shinwis. That's the one, bro.
Shinwis, yes, it's
Yeah.
Shinwis.
I love that voice. Honestly, like I think it killed me when I because the first time I watched that clip, I didn't have audio on, so I didn't get it. But
I
yeah.
think you said that you thought that shit was real, which I
Yeah,
get
I
all the
was about to
time,
go into
dude.
practice mode. I was about to go into practice mode and be like, wait, what the fuck?
No, you
Was
have
that- 'cause
no
whenever, like,
idea.
I
I get
never, like-
messages when I do my Chuck the Truck shit, dude. I get messages like, hey, how
Oh
do you do
my
that
God.
scorpion shit you did in that video? And I just don't even reply to them. I'm like, yeah, suffer, bitch. Yeah, keep wondering. Like,
That's so messed up. No, because you notice I don't when people share tech and stuff like that, I don't immediately assume like if it's contrary to what I believe, I don't immediately assume they're wrong. I go like, huh, like are they serious? And and I want to go try it.
That's funny. Honestly, and the funny thing is, I didn't know how it was pronounced when I first saw your videos. I was like, it's like Shinless or Sheenless.
Nah, you're good. You're all right. I've got yeah. We there's actually a joke. Was one of my friends in Discord. It used to be a thing where he would go to other people's streams
Uh-huh.
and he would just be like, hey, what do you think of Shenless? And he would just type that and he would just see what the reaction would be. And this is before like I was established at all, so people would be like, what? And then but the joke was to see how they would like butcher my name on the pronunciation.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, there's like we have literally a montage of just various streamers going like, what? Like who's that?
Oh, so it's been an ongoing thing of people kind of butchering your
Yeah,
name.
yeah, all the time, all the time.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so you're not. Okay, that's funny
No,
that you're not used
it's
to it
cool.
at least. You've actually uh, adapted I guess, a sense of humor to it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alrighty, let's see.
Now we're good. We definitely have to. Oh, I definitely would love to come on again in the future and play some matches. Maybe get some other
I just
guys
realized
on.
I didn't invite LBD. Oh my
No, you
gosh.
do. And LBD has the best questions.
He does.
Wow, the
LBD,
Uh,
nicest.
if you're listening,
Wow.
bro,
nah,
Cancel,
he's
I am
honestly
cancel
he's
so
thumper,
honestly.
sorry.
cancel thumper.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
You know,
dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was watching the previous streams. I was like, man, this guy asks good questions. I hope he's on when I'm on.
Wow. Way to
Wow,
drop the
damn,
ball.
drop the
Way to drop the
ball.
ball. Nice
Damn.
going. Everybody
Bro.
clap for Thumper. Everybody clap
Oh,
for Thumper.
Damn.
damn it. You know,
That's alright though. I actually know last. I know last bad day from the Reddit days actually. So um, I don't know. Maybe we would have just been fucking around because I knew him back when he was known as Mr. Archer, and he was like a feared Aaron Black player.
oh wow, interesting.
That's
All right,
good.
I'm out. All right, man. I'll catch you guys later. I didn't realize there's so many Aaron
Aaron Black,
Black.
before Joker, Aaron Black was his character, and he was good. He was good.
You know, the
Yes.
thing is, it's because we have a specific chat for the podcast, and so sometimes it's people that like lately, like on the podcast, people will just kind of pop in and out real quick. Just sometimes it happens. You know, it is what it is. People are like,
you
oh yeah,
just
they're
forgot
playing.
to
You know,
add me to it. Nice.
and bro, I just forgot to just. I don't know why. I just thought I had LBD in the chat already. Which was, and that was my fault. And I just saw his message. He's like, I think I won't be able to make it tonight. Thankfully, I already feel fucking bad, but we definitely, I would love to have you again if you ever have time again for like next Thursday, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So yeah,
We'll figure
you're
something out.
more.
We'll play some games, and maybe
Yeah.
we'll talk about other games that we're anticipating. You know, like I'm super pumped for Project L. Whenever that comes out.
Oh yeah, that looks so fun. I'm honestly
And,
waiting to play KOF. That's just me. That's the Mexican side of me.
Yeah. Okay.
Just kidding, but yeah, I gotta get the funds, which is tomorrow. So yeah.
No, that's great.
But
Wow,
yeah.
what do you know? I actually have Last Bad Day's phone number. Well, he's calling me right now.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Hello, is this LBD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited to the party. What the heck?
Yeah. It's listen, LBD. I'm sorry. It's Thumper. I don't know why he's.
Thumper. He and I are about to fight, so you better call him right now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so sorry, Mr. LBD. Like I said, I mean, it's Thumper's fault. I don't know why he would do something like this. I'm so sorry you have to go through this.
I'm embarrassed.
Listen, this is the last word I've got for him.
All right. All right. Hey, LBD. Before we let you go, can you say your tagline again? You know what you always say.
I'm not sure I'm too mad right now.
All right. Yeah, you're probably just too upset to chat.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right, LBD.
Yeah, we're out. Okay, see you later. Now, y'all better put me on my podcast.
All right. Next time we got you. Sorry about that, sir.
It's something else. What the heck?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
No, he
Jeez, he's
also
pretty
once called
upset.
True Underdog, dude, and I actually thought he was calling.
did.
And then, yeah, what's up, True Underdog? What's up? What? What? Bro.
Well, I really do have these. I know these people, guys. Jeez.
Wow. Okay. Again, I'm embarrassed, but yes, next week, we'd love to have you and LBD.
Oh, wow.
I'll get it right. I'll get it right.
I can't
But-
do next week. We'd have to do like we'd have to revisit this like 6 months out. No,
Oh yes, right.
no, I don't know. But
No,
I
whenever
definitely
whenever
want
you're
next week.
available, I try to we try to do this weekly. There's times where we take a break or whatever. but yeah, just I try to get as much people as I can in the
Yeah.
podcast. You know, just new people, new perspectives. You know, whatever.
Well, see if you can get I don't know who else would be I don't know. Dan Biscuit has been making waves on YouTube, and he's one of the only people running Xbox events nowadays.
Who?
Uh,
Oh, I saw.
Dan
Never mind. I don't know who you're talking about. I saw you
Biscuit.
post.
Yeah.
Did a community post on him. Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Trying to think who else would be even interested in something like that. I mean, trying to think of people who are active and also interested in actually growing some kind of, I don't know. I'll DM people too. Does Shenles want Fujin's ponytail I could honestly probably do his ponytail at this point.
You have enough hair?
Yeah, because I haven't gotten a haircut in a long ass time. I could honestly probably do it. It'd be impossible for me to make my hair white because my hair is too dark. But if I destroy her next,
Destroyer? Yeah, you'd be yelling the whole... No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome to have Destroyer, but
Oh,
Shenless, once again, man, I'm so appreciative of you coming through big time, and you know, even just you know, making all those posts to check out the channel, let alone the podcast. Like, it's awesome. Thank you.
yeah, for sure, man. Hey, thank you for having me on. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before, but it's kind of just fun just to talk about stuff.
Oh yeah,
And,
most definitely.
meeting your bros here, meeting Sid and Exit Hunt, and
I mean, we're not bros, but yeah, okay, I see what you're going for.
yeah, dude, that's
Oh
not
wow.
my boy. That's not my boy.
Rude. He's talking, Sid. He's talking, Sid.
I'm actually so glad that I got to meet Last Bad Day, because I've just been such a huge fan of him. So I was really
Yeah,
excited.
yeah.
Yeah, the professional Last of Us 2 player? Damn, dude. Last bad day.
Oh my gosh. Yes, again, my fault. So, yeah. Hopefully, just let me know whenever you're available again, and we'd love to have you.
Yeah, for sure.
And
All right,
everybody that's come through from Shenless's YouTube channel, I appreciate you for coming through. And everybody else, of course, as always, much love. Have a good night.
GG.
GG, stay.